beautiful unicorns. If you're here, you know what time it is. It's Chrissy time. And today we're going to do the sinking funds portion of my beginner budget for the month of February. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started on our sinking funds for the month of February. If you guys remember in my first budget with me video, I actually went in and went ahead and put down all my stickers for my layout, and I told you I was going to come back and do my sinking funds on camera with you guys. So that's what we are here for today, the sinking funds portion. I actually have something that I actually go off of for my sinking funds, so let me get that just a moment. Okay, I have my list of what I use every month to go by as to what I'm actually saving for and what I'm saving towards. So I'm just gonna write these in really quickly. Okay guys, now that I have those all written down, I try to write them down in alphabetical order. That's why they're listed like this. Some we're focused on right now, and some we just stuff as we go, just add as we go. So how I do it is, if it's something that I know that I'm really focused on, that I want to go ahead and get fully funded, I put the allotted amount in there that's needed for me to meet my goal by my certain deadline. And things that are not so much as have a deadline or not so much as important, I just do $1 so that something is still going into that particular fund every month. So I'm gonna draw my line here. I kind of went over a little bit with my writing. It'll be okay. So just let's get our lines drawn. It might be off a little, guys. And that's something you guys probably learn from these videos, that I hate it when something not exactly how it's supposed to be, isn't lined up in regards as to neatness, especially with my planner and things of that such. See, they're kind of crooked, so that's going to bother me a little bit, but you know, we're not going to focus on that. We're going to move on. So currently in the car insurance, we have $2, because this is not a fund that we are necessarily so much as driven on right now, because I have my insurance come out every month. So I'm planning on at the end of July, when it's time for my insurance to like roll over or start over, instead of just continue on month to month, I'm thinking about doing the 6-month payment plan. So as I get other things to the amount that I feel is feasible for me, that's when I will start adding more or going in more on car insurance. Car tags, we're not too worried about it right now, so it has $2. Christmas fund, I automatically have money come out into this account every month at the credit union. So right now it's not too much of as I need to stuff this with anything extra. So currently we have $50 in there because we had 25 for January and 25 for February. Probably around May I'll start doubling that amount so that we can have a reasonable amount in there by the time Christmas gets here. Emergency fund, house down payment, house decor, and monthly buffer are the top 4 currently. Currently in my emergency fund I have $100. In the house down payment I have $100. House decor I have $50. For the kids fund, this is something that a jar, let me show you guys the jar that we have. What we do is with this jar, we collect change in it, and after it's filled to the top, we go and we cash that change in and we put it in the envelope, so that way when any of my kids need anything, just say they want to go to the store or they're having something at school or you know, anything like that, they have little money set to the side already that I don't necessarily have to say, well, I have to go to the ATM to get or anything. So last month we went and cashed it in, it was $40. So they have $40 currently sitting to the side. Right now we have started over with the change. Like I said, I put $1 in here because this just was a loose dollar that I had. So I went ahead and put that in there along with the change. And every day I try to go through my purse or my pants or, you know, around the house or wherever. And any change that I find, I put it in here. So far, this is good because I just started back adding change in here for this month 2 days ago. And so we already got a good little bit. My monthly buffer, I want to try to keep $1,000 in my account monthly just for anything that may come up that's separate from the emergency fund. My emergency fund currently that I'm working on is for a 3-month period. The world is so crazy right now. We don't know what's going on, what will happen, what may happen, what could happen. So that is something that I'm working on, so that way I know for at least 3 months that we are safe. The monthly buffer is for like things such as unbudgeted expenses or something drastically came up and we didn't have any funds set aside for that. So that was something that we can use. Currently, this has $50 in the account. School is for a variety of things for the kids as well as for me. I go to school online, currently working on my bachelor's. The Lord will, I will be done before the year is over. So I'm trying to stay focused, trying to stay on track with that. As well as with clothing, shoes, any supplies that I may need or the children may need because they are going to school in person currently. Currently, this has only $10 in the account because school just started back in January since Christmas break, and we went about a couple things, couple clothing, a couple of supplies here like wipes and stuff for the class. So we're starting that back over at 10. And vacation, it has $2 in it because right now I don't see us going anywhere. At the end of the month, I come back and see where we're gonna start with adding, because like I said, some things we are focused at, some things we are not. I try my best not to take anything out of the account, you know, because currently none of these things are actively being needed. So I'm in a phase where I'm just trying to pour more into it rather than take away. But I've already added $1 for car insurance, $1 for tags, Christmas automatically gets 25. Emergency fund, it automatically gets 50. House down payment automatically gets 100. Decor, 25. Kids fund, I don't have a set amount that goes in, so I'm just going to say $1. Monthly buffer, 50. School, I'm kind of in the same phase of it doesn't have a set fund, so I try to throw at least 5 to this. And vacation right now only gets $1. So at the end of the month, we'll come back and we'll see whether or not if anything was taken away. Like I said, hopefully nothing will be taken away, because that's not my plans on taking anything from these accounts currently. We're just trying to pour into them. Hopefully I will be then added more into some of these different categories. And at the end of the month, when we come in and we retally, we will put the total amount here. Transaction log is for if anything is taken away or if anything is added as well. So we will have this to go by, and it has the date, the description, whether we added or taken away, in the balance. So we will come back at the end of the month, recover both of these, and see where we are. So far, guys, like I said, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sinking funds that we are actually currently working on. Things that are not so important, as you can see, they only get $1. Things that are more important have set amounts that come into the account each month. And all these are set aside into a savings account. I do my things electronically, so that way I always have a current number on what's going on. I do not too much like to have cash when it comes to my sinking funds, simply because if I have that cash, you never know, I might be like, okay, well, Crystal, we have extra money, let's go spend it. We're trying to stop doing that. So we've come to the end of this video for our sinking funds. Thank you so much for joining me. We will be back at the end of the month to see what we added, because we're going to add this month. We're going to see any transactions and result the ending balance. Thank you so much for watching this video, my beautiful unicorns. If you're new here, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Become a part of our beautiful unicorn family. And if you're a returning unicorn, as always, I love you. See you next time on It's Chrissy Time.